Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. Glad you can join me today. We're on the Commodore Amiga. My name is Nick. I'm looking at a fighting game called No Exit. So there's no exit from this one. Published by, yes, Coktel Vision in 1990. Now continuous search for a half decent game by them. Will we ever see it? But this time they're having a go at a beat 'em up. It's a fighting game, but also come out on DOS, Atari ST, and the Amstrad CPC, so maybe to 8-bit a little bit. You control this man, and here's a bit of copy protection, which we can zip through. Yes, you control this man, and he must fight a variety of people. And you can turn into a monster at some point, it says here. Limited amount of times to try and defeat your opponent. Now, I will be editing down the load times to make this video half visible to watch. Good luck me. Dodgy gameplay in the comment chat. Now, here's a grid. We can select what our strengths are here by putting it as various bits. You've got strength, invincibility, efficiency. Let's do that. Now, I'm hoping for the best here. Fingers crossed, not eyes crossed. I never heard of this fighting game back in the day. There's IK Plus and various other ones. Body Blows, Street Fighter 2. Haven't heard of No Exit. What the hell was that? Take a coffee if you can do. Right. Have you drunk it yet? It will load quite soon. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Now, I'm the guy on the left. The green bar, I think, is mine. Whoa, let's get used to this. I've got green hair. We've both got green trousers on. Whoa, dearie me. Right, okay. So, animation is, well, it's not IK Plus standard, but it's alright. The backgrounds look like the set of the old Star Trek where Captain Kirk would beam down, and I've turned into this fella. Buff, 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 buff. It's not too bad. It's, well, you know, it's not stellar, but I was expecting something a lot worse than this. Okay, you do have to line up the moves fairly okay. Doing a punch or forward roll. I think his bar's yellow. I think I might have him. If you don't do anything, something you do touching your toes, a bit of a bother. We don't seem too bad at the moment. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have paid full price for the thing. It's cover disc fare. But for Coktel Vision standards, which is remarkably low, they haven't done too badly here. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. It's a middle of the road game. It's not awful. It's just middle of the road. Middle of the road that you might run over. Just try and pull up some decent moves here. I wish my opponent looked slightly different than me. Wearing the same coloured trousers makes it a bit awkward. The characters so far don't seem as vibrant as those in your proper arcadey types titles like Street Fighter 2. We got E Honda and Blanca and Tekken 3 that has come later. They look a bit non-plus, but I've beaten that person. Good. On to the next one. He will edit down the load times, folks. If you're playing it, expect it to take a lot longer than what it's doing for me. Right, I'm next to a tree now. He doesn't look very pleased. He looks horrified to be in a Coktel Vision game. He thought he was going to be in some other show, and I've turned into a big bug. Whoa, I've done a bit of damage with this. Yes. There we go. He's almost dead, this fella. It looks remarkably similar to the guy before. Is anyone going to look different? Sorry, Mr. Tree, if you're as horrified as the tree in the background, then comment in the comment section below. I like the way, it's not to Mortal Kombat standards, but I do like the way the character explodes. You're fighting at the end, they die. That's quite good. Right. Nick, are you impressed by a Coktel Vision game? Well, I'm not sure what this would have scored back in the day. I think 50-60% maybe, you might know. And now we're fighting against this guy. It looks similar to the last guy again, but the background's cool. It's some sort of like multi-armed fellow. He looks surprised to be in the game as well. I think when they got the job offer, I think they might have lied on the thing. As I turn into I don't know what I'm turning into, a big lion head on a pumpkin stick. With that, well, I make short work of him. He's gone again. So we'll zip him through the opponents. Let's hopefully have something a bit more exciting now. Please be Ken or Ryu. Or even Chun-Li, that'd be good, or Chun-Li, she's called. Let's have something exciting, not someone wearing green it's someone wearing blooming green trousers again. I'm never gonna, if you are watching green trousers and always fighting, and always against us like a mauve backdrop, then comment in the comment section below. So, every character is essentially the same, it's like their head's different. So it's limited there. There's no really much excitement of getting to the next stage, no in-game music. It's an auto-ran. It's rather bland. Better fighting games are available, but this isn't terrible. You can waste a bit of time on this, maybe in 2-player, and I got bop there. Bop, 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 dooby 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 doo, bop, purple background bop. Right, little brother, little sister, nice boy, hooligan, and I'm down the bottom there. Dangerous man, king of the street, and killing machine. And Nicky's at the bottom. Yay. Good, quite literally the bottom of the pile in this game. Right, let's have another go then. It was alright. I don't think it's got too much longevity, this game. It repeats. The characters don't stand out from each other. There's no real names of the characters that come up. This bit's interesting. I don't recall seeing anything like this in other fighting games, but does it make a difference in the end of the day? Maybe not. Let's do this. My resistance is futile. Well, I don't know, we can bung it somewhere. This is trying to convince you've got some sort of choice, but I think it might be superfluous. I don't think it's going to do a great deal. Anyway, we'll find out. We'll find out. But if you like fighting people with green trousers on, this is the game for you. I don't think you'll see anyone else with any other colour pants or trousers. Right, go. Take a coffee. Maybe. It's a bit isn't it? It's a bit meh. It's a bit nothing. It's a bit like if you ordered a vodka and coke at the pub and only put like a tablespoon of vodka in. You think, has it got any vodka in it? It's that sort of game. I think what makes it. What I do like though, it looks like you got a choice. Against each opponent, you turn into a slightly different beastie each time. This is by far my favourite background. Kirk would beam down to the planet, and two people wearing red tops that you never seen before will probably die off by some weird plague. Maybe it's my eyesight, but are the characters vastly different? All their moves are exactly the blooming same. It's just one character, really, isn't it? With slight changes to their, so they haven't really spent a great deal. But the animation that is there isn't overly bad. I think it might have fared better on 8-bit, to be honest with you, like games like Exploding Fist Plus. But definitely play, if you're on the Amiga, definitely play IK Plus before this. Body Blows Galactica, numerous other ones. It doesn't have a great deal of character to it, which the kids in the playground wouldn't have spoken too much about this. Do you want to play No Exit? Well, I'd rather exit instead. Boo, 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 boo. You need like Body Blows. The character would have like some wording they would say at the end. They're like, "How'd you like that? I'm sorry about that." Or some laugh. This one, no real laughing going on. There's no attach from the characters. You only play as one character. You can't select any of the other ones. You don't know who they are. You don't know where in the world you are. All you know is you just got to kick people in the groin and face of it until they explode. Why are they exploding? Don't know. Maybe they've got a dodgy digestion system. But this is my favourite background. That tree with the scary face. I'm in a Coktel vision game. Unlucky tree. Maybe you can get replanted somewhere else in some kind of gardening SOS program. But if you are that scary tree watching the game from behind, then comment in the comment section below. You've got lots of twig-like arm things. Maybe you can hold a pen or something, or at least type. Nincompoop. Put your favourite Coktel Vision game below. Haven't reviewed it yet at the time of recording, but a few people have mentioned a game called Goblins. So maybe we'll bump into them. We're in a string of games by them at the moment. Skidoo was particularly bad. African Raiders 01, to name a few. Well, to name two, really. Right, let's go. Let's have another go. We don't need to have another go, but we will do. The aim views to be about 10 minutes long. Hopefully you've seen enough of this to know whether you wanted to play it or not. From a historical point of view, it's a fighting game you might not have come across. I haven't heard of Coktel Vision back in the day. Maybe people were trying to protect me from it. Well done, you. I've only just discovered it now. Forward rolls, fighting. Turn into a beast. That's a nice twist. Being able to turn into a beast, but there's not much character in the beast, is it really? Limited palette. I think from what I can see, the colours used for your man is only going to be like that pinkish colour and green, no matter what animal you turn into. So there's not much variety there. And the background's always going to be that purple, black, and blue. So I don't know why they've done that, because the Amiga's got plenty of memory, and also you could have like a megabyte upgrade as well. There's no reason for this. Could have had some nice music in there. Makes me think what would happen if someone like Psygnosis had got hold of it, or Ocean maybe. It's competent without being sensational, and I think that's fairly, I don't think that's too cruel to say. It does the basic stuff. As a budget game, might have been good, but I think it was full price. No Exit, terrible name. They should have used like the beast you can turn into, maybe done that a bit more. It's obviously on an alien planet, maybe use that a bit more. No exit sounds like something you'd see on a door when you're at a club and you can't go through it because it's a fire door. That's not very exciting, is it? We want to see the main stuff. We want boom, 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 super action, super music that the Amiga can deliver, that amazing bass that could happen when it got it right. But this hasn't got any of that. It's not utilising the Amiga to the best of its abilities. It's just very, very weak. A car with just 3 gears, really, or that vodka analogy I did earlier on. It's flat. It's flatter than a pancake, run over by a steamroller, being driven by a heavy sumo wrestler. That's pretty flat, baby. You know, you might play this after the review and get more out of it. It is my first or second go, and it's always reflective of that, I have to admit that. So, you know, if you had this in the box back in the day and not much else, you might have a lot of nostalgia, which I haven't got. You've got to be a bit precise with the fighting, and there's a bit of skill involved to get the right distance, so it's not just a complete button masher. That's one positive you can say about that. And also, as well, controlling the different beasties for each opponent there, because they both move slightly different. So that's the only variety in the moves when you turn into the beast creature. I think on the top right there you see how many beast transformations I've got left. I think it's 3 each time. Use them wisely. And at the start it was quite novel having that slider thing to see what your strengths were, but I don't think it's having a major influence, from what I can see, on the game. You know, say people that played it lows might notice slight differences, but I'm very underwhelmed by this. But as I said before, it's pretty good for a Coktel Vision game because they set the bar extremely low, lower than an ant limbo dancer, a particularly small ant to be precise. Yes, we won't be playing that again, but you know, we gave it a fair crack of the whip. The characters are too similar, really, to stand out as a classic. Really, it hasn't got much oomph. So I hope you like to have a look at that game. That was No Exit, which indeed will now have to exit on the Commodore Amiga, published by Coktel Vision in 1990. You got any comments about this game, similar games, anything retro? Then please put that in the comment section below. You're always welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bop, 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 dooby 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 doo, bop, purple background bop.